Spicy
not
though.
that
I wish
spicy.
it's more. What I enjoy is one of those, you take one bite and you're just out. But then you crave more. Right?
It's a little spicy. It's so good, but spicy. We have a friend who's, well, you guys have met him a long time ago. He's half Lao. And didn't you say his mom makes the best, the Lao version of Thai curry? Or Lao has like their own papaya curry, or not curry. What am I saying? I'm drunk. I'm just kidding.
It's
I'm not.
the best, yeah. It was so good.
So we've been on like a 4-year search. I've never had it, but we've been on a 4-year search looking for that version of papaya salad.
I feel like her mom just throws a ton of spice in there. So what they do, like she will warm everyone. Like it's spicy, right? And then you take a bite, and then you just died.
Really?
And then everybody just have the best time because they just, you know, see you suffocating. It's funny. So you just laugh at everybody crying. So, you know.
But everyone's crying, or just a little bit?
It was just me.
Wait, how is the fried chicken?
It's different, but I don't know. It's not my favorite out of all.
Okay, let's try this one.
I do think the skin is very interesting though.
Okay. Whoa.
Right?
I don't understand this. Holy, this
I feel like this one is just a bit of dry.
yeah, and a bit greasy. Very intense.
Yeah.
I feel like it's my least favorite out of all the dishes so far.
Everything else?
It's like mind-blowing. Holy cow.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 I would eat again for dinner.
Yeah. Oh my god. Today?
Yeah.
This
I
big.
would.
Oh my god. It is so good. So today, because the food is so good, because the food is so fun and fresh, I decided to smack us in the face with some creepy ass stories. This is not a scary showdown because I will absolutely tell you the most scary stories that you won't even be able to talk. You won't even be able to tell your story because when I read about these stories, I almost peed myself. Now, this could be because in conjunction of me reading about these stories, I had this whole drama with like a light in my bathroom. On my other channel, if you guys didn't know, my room mirror is haunted, my bathroom mirror. It's a whole complex thing. And so I don't know if that made it extra scary, but I do think that these are very, very intense. So the first one starts with a man who had a job long time ago. Let's call this guy by the name of
Andy.
Andy. That's very random. Wow.
Have you tried the coconut juice? The young coconut juice? How young though?
As young as me.
Not that young. Seasoned coconut juice.
No. Okay, let's try this. Okay.
You wanna eat that whole thing?
Oh my god, it's so fresh. So fresh. Also, this is a grass straw, by the way. Just putting that out there. And so today we're gonna be talking about Andy. Now, Andy used to work for like a photo developing company long time ago. You just dropped a bajillion vegetables. Andy used to work at a photo developing company many years ago when that was like the biggest thing. When there wasn't iPhones, when there wasn't people taking digital cameras, they would have to literally take a disposable camera, take pictures on it, bring it to CVS, bring it to Rite Aid, get it developed, and then pick it up at a later date.
Wait in line.
Yeah, and now it's like the new thing again is like film pictures. But back in the day, that was the only type of pictures. So they were very busy, they were full of business, and a ton of people came. Wait, didn't we share a story like this? Or at least I think I did, or maybe I only read it. But there was this guy who posted on I think it was Tfue. Today I messed up, right? Pretty much. It's a subreddit on Reddit, and it was pretty much saying that like when he was younger, like maybe like 10, He had this disposable camera that his family had, and he thought it would be funny to take a picture of him, his butt. He wanted to take a picture of his butt, and he was in the mirror. And then he later grew up and found an attic in his old family house where there was a bunch of disposable cameras, and so he thought, hey, why not get the film developed? You never know what kind of family memories we got in there. He got it developed, and then he went back to pick it up, and the cops were there, and then he had to very uncomfortably explain to them, no, that's actually me. And not a child that he's holding hostage in his attic. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
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 That is weird.
That gets me really scared.
Like real story? So the film person, the worker called the cop.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then he had to explain, I took that picture like 20 years ago when I was 10. You know?
You see that mole on the left cheek?
Yeah. I'll show you right now.
Now look at here. Look here.
They're like, you are absolutely arrested. Disturbing the peace. Do you have any birthmarks? Now, what's interesting about him is that he says that it's a very interesting job. He loves the job of like developing pictures. He's always been passionate about it, but something about it is just inherently creepy because you're in this dark room developing these film photos, but at the same time, you see this very inner look at just a very intimate look at people's lives. You almost feel like you're a peeping Tom. The people want you to develop the pictures, but for some reason, you can't help but feel just a little strange.
Yeah.
Now, he said typically people know that the photos are gonna get developed, so there's nothing too crazy in there. Randomly, there will be like a couple shots or two that are a little bit out of the ordinary, but usually it's just a bunch of family pictures, especially on vacation. Now, couple months into it, he gets a picture, a man drops it off.
Uh-huh.
And he's developing the photos when he sees something that catches his eye. Now, it's just one photo out of the whole entire roll. It's the family out on what seems to be like a camping trip, a vacation. And it's in the woods. There's like a family of 5. They're all standing there. And in the background, behind a tree, he sees a man in a hoodie and a hat watching them.
What?
And it's very creepy to him because it doesn't seem like this is just somebody who photobombed, because he said back in the day, photobombs happen all the time, right? You can't just like Facetune somebody out of your picture. And so he was like, okay, it doesn't seem like a photobomb because he's seen so many that this just doesn't feel like it. It almost seems like he's looking at the people either in the photo or the ones taking the photo. And so it seems very stalkery, and he's wearing like this dark hoodie with this black cap. And so he's like, okay, this is a little strange. And so he develops the pictures, and when they come to pick it up, he doesn't mention anything because he doesn't want to alarm them. And also, what if it was a family member who's just shy and doesn't like taking pictures? And he was like, I don't want to be rude and make it seem like I'm studying their pictures. And so he doesn't say anything. Now, fast forward to maybe 3 weeks later, he gets a completely different family. They come in and they get their film developed. But this time, it's not the same place.
Oh.
It's a very different place. Now, these families look like they have nothing similar, nothing alike. It wasn't the same camping grounds. It doesn't even seem like the families know each other. And because what happens when you develop film is you leave your contact information, obviously, just in case. And he looked it up and he remembered that the first people, he just remembered their names because it was such a weird, creepy thing. It stood in his memory. And he looked the other people up that just turned in this film, and it was not the same family. This is so good. Even this papaya salad, amazing. Wow, so fresh.
Damn, these are so good.
I know, I don't understand how they did this. Like, have talent. I'm just kidding.
There's so much nice herb and flavor in these.
Now this time, the family picture was taken indoors, and by all means, he doesn't see any similar people, so it doesn't seem like they're all friends with the last people that had their films developed. And so he sees this picture, and it looks like a little girl's birthday party. So everybody's inside of the family room with the cake in the middle of the coffee table, and everyone's singing happy birthday, and everyone's posing like this. Now it's the middle of the day, because, I mean, it's a little girl's birthday party, and the person taking the picture had, I don't